Oke guys, kita balik lagi ke game yang ketiga ya guys ya, antara Eko Esport melawan Aras UPH. Wah, di sini draftnya sama lagi, cok. Arot lagi lah pada intinya. Oh, Joy sekarang gantian. Slotnya Kartizit di respect banget ya. Arlot sih, Arlot Valentina sih feeling gue ya. Tapi kalau Arlot Valentina, Sanjinya ya Heve. Tapi Arlot Valentina sih udah paling benar. Kan? Wih, langsung Franco gini. Oh, Franco Kadita tuh. Melisa Kari Proud. Enggak sih, kayaknya Martis bagus banget nih. Maris dulu nggak sih? Martis dulu bagus banget. Mau tank dulu kah? Tank dulu paling Kufra. Saya mereka daripada deny ini guys, perangkonya like kan seru banget kan. Masa Atlas sih di sini? Kalau nggak Lolita cowok atau Martis sih sebenarnya guys. Kalau gua ya, Kufra. Mereka mau buka tanknya dulu ya, nggak mau di ban. Dari tadi tukeran terus ya tanknya ya. Franco Kufra Franco Kufra gitu terus guys. Sama-sama mau ngeliat marksman-nya dulu. Benakai aja guys sih. Ini sih harus ban Barat sih ya, jujur aja nih. Baratnya Antizi sih bahaya di game ini. Oh, citar dulu. Karena banyak Herodes. Valentina, Arlot, Melissa dibuang kan? Melissa emang problem tadi kalau di pick. Tapi mereka udah nggak bisa main mage high ground lagi. Buang Barat sih, Araski. Harusnya ya, buang Barat. Daripada ada kelawan Barat, mereka lawan Barat jelek soalnya. Ini kalau sampai di band Beatrix, gue yang sumpah. Sampai Eko band Beatrix ya, mau nggak mau jadi main carry ntar ujungnya. Tapi Eko glue ya. Eko band Martis sih, kalau nggak Martis Beatrix. Antara Martis sama Beatrix. Apa Beatrix Karim mau diadu? Tapi nggak usah diadu sih. Benaka ya. Martis dah, pick Martis dulu nggak sih udah? Apalagi selain Martis? Mau buka dulu buat main link last pick. Mau last pick link kan mereka? Oh, ini mau last pick link guys. Udah Beatrix lagi berarti Ben Kitty. Kan Martisnya diambil. Martis Beatrix. Kalau nggak Beatrix, Moskow. Jujur Moskow gue kurang suka sih. Mending kalau nggak Harit kan. Beatrix kan. Dah link dah. Dari draftnya RSG udah pengen buat main link cok. Apalagi tadi nggak mau ngambil Martis keempat. Mereka yang Barat jelek. Mereka balas like. Udah ini mah link nih, mau nggak mau. Wah, drop XP cok. Mendingan mereka tadi pick 4 Marty sih guys. Jadi kayak yang main carry sebelah mereka main Beatrix. Cuman ini Nuts power banget ya Arnoldnya ya, kita lihat ya. Setiawi sih.
I'm just gonna boil it down to it'll go down to the timing of Irad to make this Grok work. But I feel like they ended up picking something that was just like one of the last best options.
Like they didn't. Yeah, it's like, well, we're kind of in a corner right now. Let's just pick the Grok.
Yeah, because in terms of like who was way more useful, in terms of the final picture of the draft, the Martis does it really well. Because at least the Martis will be the killer, the reaper, the finisher, with a chain of decimations if he can get that.
Yeah.
Well, Grok is just, they have a lot of setup, sustainability-ish, but in the damage department, Echo triumphs there. But if RSG just plays it right, they provided a lot of space for Eman. That's the plus for the lineup of RSG.
Power ya,
There's so much field and frontliners for Eman to work off of, and this is what RSG likes to do.
Sorry, kita pindahin kamera.
Maaf sayang. For Irad and the young goat, Carl Teasy, showing off on our screens here. Meanwhile, up top, Sanford and Nats. Almost low HE for these XP laners. Still Echo gaining control of the river. And the one to get this Lethal Wander in for this one. But so far, it's 3 members here for RSG.
Kenapa cowoknya nggak mau di-pick ya guys ya?
This area, but who
Wah,
gets it?
Exort yang dapet cok.
Okay, it's Exort for that one.
Gue agak bingung kenapa cowok nggak mau di-pick ya. Padahal dua-duanya power banget cowok. Like cowoknya ngeri, Yawi ya apalagi guys.
Skirmishes, those situations that are uncomfortable for him. And so Irad really at the end of the day has to just kind of plan himself there for those objectives. That's exactly what his kind of job to do, and then just go in for that wild charge, even a Hail Mary, right?
Ini Beatrix Franco nih udah kayak kombonya RSG dulu ya. Combo draftnya RSG, Beatrix Franco.
Decimate City might be a problem for RSG to be in.
Yeah, because RSG only, they drafted their lineup eventually to just make it shine for Emma. Echo's lineup can rotate frequently at just 2. They can send multiple different members.
Anji, aduh kamera dong Pak Produser. Exortnya mati nggak? Aduh nggak cok, selamat. Ini bonyok semua ya di XP. Sanjinya mau dibunuh kah? Dah. Ada Patrick, tuh kalau Patrick diikutin. Woi, Irad mencuri di sana. Gigit langsung Irad, mati Irad. Wah, dapat 3 cok. Langsung dibalikin. Sanford. Gila sih Nazi. Bener kayak anti nuklir ya iniannya. Angkotnya.
Part of me was actually surprised that the members of Echo decided to chase down Irad, because when I saw Irad running away with the bomb, I was like, are you guys really gonna chase him? Because RSG's right there and they will counter punish you, and that's exactly what happened. 2 kills there for Nats, but it's still close enough that it wasn't a major blunder there by Echo. Just boiled down to RSG read the situation really well and made the right call to help out Irad there.
Yeah, because we were talking about how Echo could respond early and faster, so RSG's using that potential to utilize on who is going to take the bait first. So those moments that they can use delays Echo's progress to get proper items in, but most of the time it's the reinforcement in the rotation of Nats aiding everybody on the map, which is very, very important to aid those missing damages as of this point in time in the game.
See there, Kuroki Saito already picked up by Eman. Down
bottom lane.
RSG, a lot of bodies here down in the bottom. They'll be able to find anyone though, but just Echo getting a little bit more forward vision, preparing for the turtle spawning in 22.
Okay, seems like they're eyeing on pressuring Light
Oh,
and
bro.
Eman down bottom. Oh,
Not seeing a first
Sam
land.
almost
Balikin mo.
took a hit down there. But now 10 seconds for the second turtle, and Echo is setting up a one-way to control the river. Meanwhile, Irad and Light is here as well to contest this one.
Yeah, Echo will be able to start this. Tyrant's Revenge is still on cooldown. Yeah, we go in.
Komit.
In with
Boom.
the flicker bloody hunt combo.
Langsung
Sanji
komit.
making quick work of Irad.
Nggak
That's
pakai
gonna be an
basa-basi.
easy turtle now.
Langsung gigit
For
ulti
Echo to go
Kadita.
ahead and secure RSG. Just getting some vision there. Don't want to
Tukar
commit
lane
to
nih.
anything. And so that is a showing of just how bursty they can be. A hook gonna land from Yawi, but Exort gonna be just fine
Serem
there.
banget tuh gue.
Once again, you know, Echo
Sumpah ini
showing
Sanji nih, Marga
that
San
they
nih,
have
serem-serem
the tools
semua
they
guys.
need to pick
Sanji,
people off.
Sans,
Yeah, speaking of tools, a lot
ini
of
serem banget cok.
knock-ups here. Sandy's
Marga
been
San
doing
mid lane ini nih.
Yawi and getting those pick-offs well. And now the answer is the items would really be in time for Benny Cutie to work for, because that's the damage they
Buat
need.
resah
With
ya guys
those
ya.
kind of deadly
Waduh.
pickups that they can do, they
Tahan.
can freely go around and be aggressive.
Sanji
on
dari
the map
di
of
nih,
RSG.
tinggal gigit,
Here, 3-man versus 1.
gigit combo. Tak 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 tak
Maybe
tak
just
tak
find
tak.
Soul
Ulti,
Core now.
dar.
Extra there, join him. Nats
Enak
will
banget combo
fall,
ini.
even with the tenacity. Yawi though will go down
Wah,
to the
cur.
turret. Exort able to get that
Atas
kill,
aman.
but tier 1 will fall. Meanwhile, on the top side, it's 2 versus 1 here as well.
Mati lagi
Sanford
kena.
gonna be just fine though. Emon
Waduh,
trying
kalau
to
emang
run.
kena solo kill sih
Vengeance
kacau
used
banget
as
ya.
well.
Maka banget mereka.
Emon on the run.
Dar.
TZ looking
Dar.
for a sandwich play
Tutup,
here.
tutup.
Looking to get that decimate off, but
Tapi di bawah XP lane-nya mati. Antara tower di atas malah gue lane-nya anjir yang hampir mati.
Alright, so mirror rotations by both teams. Both XP laners were the targets, but as Echo comes out on top.
Kena lagi
Pick-off.
Marga Sanji.
That's a clean take there. That's what you expect. Once again, the Kadena was locked in the first
Gendong
phase,
handal
and
banget
that's
cok.
exactly
Waduh,
why.
ada pause guys.
We take a
Oh
little
Sanji
peek
minta
here.
pause.
That's what we're talking about. The pick-off potential, especially with a Kadena across from you to pop.
Marga Sans ya guys ya, di mid Sans sama Sans nih samanya nih.
And I just want to point out something in the bottom lane.
Cuman
Yeah, we
Echo
get
nih
the
double
counter,
Sun nih, Sanji Sanford nih lebih
it
monster
looked
lagi.
Like it was intended because it really looks like he just took the last 3 hits of the turret so that they can secure the break in the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Because he knows that with the last minion down, at least there will be a 2-3 second window where even without a minion, the turrets are still vulnerable to damage. So he just decided, okay, I'm gonna go down here. We took down Nafs anyway. It's gonna be a good trade. Roamer 4, XP laner of RSG plus the turret of RSG.
Sanji yang
Little
bermasalah.
things like that are what makes me nerd out about our beautiful sports.
Amazing, right? It's all about the give and take, but Echo wants to take more up against RSG. So those objectives that they can really have a good trade for is what keeps them going, and how deadly that this lineup can be is the one that RSG needs to be aware of, that the mid-game and late-game potential that they can stop. So as of now, they're all over the place, and Echo is just picking them off one by one, and Sanji taking one under their first mid-lane turret. That's just purely damage showing up for that one.
It's tough because if you're RSG, you got to
Dari
think,
dibuat main lagi guys.
how do we get our bearings back, right? Because at this point, again, this is that slow kind of momentum that is building for Echo, which they've done, you know, in even on the world stage. This is kind of a similar lineup to where they found a lot of successes, and the Kadena was a lot of an integral part of their success too.
Oke,
And they
kita
know
lanjut
how to
lagi ya guys
execute it
gamenya ya.
well. So if you're
Pause bentar
RSG,
tadi ada yang round pause.
you gotta say, well, okay, how do we
Nah ini yang gue
counter
suka nih,
that?
pause-nya
And
pas gitu
sometimes
sesuai di game.
when it's a Kadena,
Gak yang
you're
tiba-tiba
really good,
ngeblink
especially
gitu
with this
guys.
kind of lead already.
Udah ke menit
It's
berapa?
tough to answer that, right? And you kind of are forced to either play very defensively and not make those kind of moments, especially around these objectives. Now that we get to the last hurdle of the game, you're constantly worried about the Kadena. But if you can actually survive that, the Petrify is not there, the burst isn't there, then you can find that upper hand you're looking for. You know, they're not down too far from here, but it might even be better if RSG is like, you know what, let's just give up this turtle. We don't want to risk anything else, losing more and giving that momentum back.
Pas start
Yeah,
tuh ya.
that's exactly the play here for RSG. Here comes a concealed play by Yawi just to find information. A free one for Echo. They played safe. You see here, RSG have adjusted their priorities. It's now help Eman, but
Sumpah,
Sanford finds
solo
him.
kill mulu loh
Already
support.
look at that Emon.
Sumpah, ini
Just
double
getting
margasan.
whittled down. Sanford didn't have to do much there. So now Emon down. Echo making their way top side. Manny Cutie also around the orange buff. Another lockdown. Erad will fall.
Habis, Cok.
But this is exactly
Nih,
what I was
Cok, mau
talking about. The
udah ngamuk ini.
momentum
Udah mau
full
juara
force
M1
now
ini.
for Echo.
And they spotted more than one member away or out of RSG
dapat.
in their own camp. Just the damage
Aman,
department
aman.
right now is really showing for Echo, and they're
Aman.
taking this first turret of RSG, and up top is one for the cleanup.
Great calls across the map there for Echo. You see here, RSG posed the question, what do they need to do to find their bearings? It seems like they're still looking for it. They're struggling right now. That felt like a bit of an overzealous commitment to just try and clear minion waves and get farm for Eman up top. He knew Sanford was there, but well, with the ultimate up for Sanford, the vengeance as well. Heck yeah, that the carry's gonna bite the bullet there. So now it's a 4K goalie that has balloon. It's now just fight time for Eman, which is exactly what we pointed out during the draft. That at this point it's just a lineup built for Eman. Will Echo give RSG the time for the carry to catch up? Was the big question. It's a two-level gap, and Benny QT already has the prolific roar on.
Yeah, and as you guys mentioned, it's most likely this is the invade composition of RSG. With all the invade stuff happening, how would you evade a burst from Sanji and the entrance of Sanford? So with this, a catch from Light would really mean something here, even a bump for the wild shards of Erad. Because again, Nats has a changing final slash. All they need to do is possibly utilize those team fights and have a good way to divide them. But I think that
Mana
might not
purify?
happen.
Mati
Eman,
lagi dong sama Sanford
Emon in a
Eman.
sticky situation, not
Bisa,
going to be able to get
Cok.
away from it.
Bisa,
So a
bisa, bisa.
bunch of firepower has now been lost for the Raiders, and they know it. And they're going to have to give up the first lord of the game, plus some space around the map to work with. RSG struggling here. Very questionable
Sanford
positioning
sih
from
terlalu
Emon.
gila ya.
Not expecting Echo to be where they were exactly.
Lihat senyum doang mainnya.
Very sharp response.
Mainnya udah senyum doang nih bocah. Oh dia glowing ya. Beda sama yang lain ya. Dari tadi orang-orang genius apa, kalau dia genius glowing guys.
It is one of the games where I can say it is an outdraft. Even worse so is that they were outplayed.
Set Eman ya. 3.000 cok. Beli 2.600 sama Benny Kitty duitnya.
Echo here have punished RSG after RSG kept it somewhat close in the early game. Looked like could have been anyone's game, but Echo, once they found an opening, RSG have just crumbled and still trying to find those bearings.
well, if that bearing needs to be on the right gear here, RSG would need to see someone out in the open.
Gonna get the hook.
Okay,
Control immediately
position
for the
revealed.
combination of the Grok.
Yeah, going to be just fine. They're going to make quick work of this Lord. Again, it's only the first one of the game, so expected that RSG shouldn't lose any of these inhibitor turrets. Will
like-nya.
finds the rage setup he was looking for.
Ultinya
Do they
serem
have
banget.
the
Wah,
damage?
tapi
Lockdown was
matanya
there on
Sanji.
Emon. Can't
Matanya
survive
Yawi
it
Sanford,
all
Cok, di
without
mana-mana.
being unleashed on.
Benny Kitty nggak mati.
2-2 fall for Echo. Benny
Langsung
Cutie
di
still
flickerin, guys.
alive. It's a 2-for-2. So Light with a play there, found a setup.
Tipis banget
Right
cok.
now, RSG still in the game despite the massive lead from Echo.
Light, that was beautiful. That was one of the most
Gila, itu
beautiful
Eman
Flicker
langsung
Tyrants
di-flickerin sama
revenge
Yawi.
into rages I have ever seen. It's like that is familiarity and understanding, knowing because of the vision provided earlier. That was just a massive estimation that was perfect. Familiarity against your opponents. One of the plays of the playoffs, biggest plays of the playoffs so far by Light. It helped RSG survive another day.
Veterancy is also showing here in all the members of RSG, and in those kinds of specific team fights, you might need to make a winning play for your team to get back on their feet. So now they might see some angles, and those winning moments that even Light can do again and again could change things around no matter how the lead Echo is going for. But the problem is, will the damage make it through Echo's defense as they build up with this kind of lead, 8.1k, and they're on the base to clear some minions and the waves to even go out of the race to hunt more of Echo's members.
Look at the items. You see, they're still catching up. Almost a 3,000 gold lead. Just a golden staff, demon undersword, and the corrosion side for M, and he still needs a bit more. It's gonna take a lot of time. We saw there, if Light does get the pick off of you as you put OSX, and as we saw, here comes RSU with an attempt.
Conceal play going to be used here. Light charging up, but they also know that base is going to be pushed in bottom side for the work of Sanford. Once again, RSG has to decide, do we actually want to fight this? Do we want to back off? And it looks like they're going to take the ladder. Lord secured here by Echo as RSG gets prepped up again for a defense.
I think that was one wise move of RSG to do, because with this
Lord,
kind
no,
of team
don't
against
rely on
Echo, you know somebody might do a split.
Yeah.
Either one of them could do it. So maybe the minds of Exord right there is just to be in the base to hold someone off, and they're respecting the fact that, hey, one of us could be in the spot here for being taken out, and this point of the game as well. So now they're on a defense again, and possibly they could call in a possible reset. But now Echo here sees more than that. They want to seal this game as early as possible. But again, the threat here of Light is vital for RSG and for their setups as well.
They pull off another miraculous defense. Almost 10,000 already. It's a gold lead here of Echo. It will take close to a miracle. Maybe a miracle set. A miracle find for RSG. Hold on another day.
Okay, they commit a little bit here to Yawi. He's gonna have to use the bloody
Kanita, aduh Kanita nggak sempat ulti.
Sanji will fall.
Oke, Benikiti cari posisi Benikiti. Ngumpet mulu nih orang. Slim banget MM-nya, cok.
Meanwhile, Lord has made its way in the bottom side of the base.
Cek emang sih,
RSG,
gasar
can they hold on a little bit longer?
Gak ada harga dirinya gitu kali anjing. Ditempelin terus. Set Irat bocor. Waduh, ke end dong. Waduh, ke end dong. Waduh, Benikitinya free hit. Ke end ini mah guys. GG. GG Eko guys. Oke, terima kasih yang udah nonton. Kita lanjut nanti ke game yang keempat ya guys ya. See you.